Well, hello folks, this is John with Ozarks Backroads with you today. We've got a beautiful day going on here in the Ozarks. We've had a string, about a week of really good weather here in December. So this is the second day I've gotten to come out on the Tiger and get out in the woods. We're going to go out and check out a spring that comes out of a bluff, pretty good sized spring, and makes a waterfall down the bluff into a little spring creek. It's in the woods. It's hard to film in the summer for all the trees. You really can't get a good shot of it. So I'm hoping today, with being December and all the leaves are off the trees, we should be able to get some pretty good footage of this this spring and this waterfall. Right now we've stopped in at a it's just a little little lake out in the government woods. They got a little campground here. You can kind of see some of that behind me. So we'll check out this lake and then head out into the woods and see if we can find this spring and this waterfall. It should be pretty cool. It sits right on the just off of the 11 Point River here in south central Missouri in the Ozarks. Should be a sight to see. Stick around, we'll take the Tiger for a ride and check out a waterfall. So we're at Mccormick Lake in Oregon County, Missouri. Little government campground here, state campground. Pretty nice little place, really out of the way. You're probably not going to run into anybody you know down here. Yeah, we had a look at Mccormick Lake here, a little lake out in the government woods. They got a little campground. This has been here for a long time, probably built back in the 30s. I would imagine 30s or early 40s. They got a few camp spots over here, and you can get a short trailer in here, maybe nothing real long, but it's a nice quiet little spot here. There aren't a lot of people that even know this place exists. But if you wanted to get out for a weekend or something and disappear, this would be the place to do it. There's a lot of these little lakes like this hidden around in the Ozarks. If you get in Google Maps and really get to looking, you can find them. Most of them are pretty small. So we've had about a week of decent weather here in the Ozarks in December. Very unusual for it to be this warm. It can be unusually warm all winter, and I won't complain. Even the crows look happy. You can just tell by the smile on their face. They're liking this weather. All right, we're back to Highway 19 here. A couple of 3 or 4 miles down the road, we'll catch our dirt road and head out into the wilderness. All right, we found our dirt road. Heading down into the wilderness here. We're gonna get our mode set to Off-Road Pro. That turns our traction control off. I believe we're ready to go. We're up on a big old hill here. We're fixing to dive off of this. I see a little farm or a barn down there in the bottom. Beautiful view. All right. Continue on. Boy, this road's got a lot of down to it. Been going down for a while. That's pretty neat. Somebody's stacking up rocks there, trying to build a little pool here. Huh. Not too shabby. Yeah, getting a little steeper as we reach the top. Rocks hanging out of the road. There's a hiking trail, the Ozark Trail. Trailhead right there, you can get on that. It goes all through this country. I don't know how many miles that thing is. It's a bunch. I believe this is our road. Yep, Turner River access. It's a pretty good hike down this road even yet. My ears are popping after coming off of the top up there. I believe we're on the bottom now. Not a soul here. I can't believe it. Man, the timber's so thick in here, you still really can't see much. Whew. So this is the 11-point river. Really pretty. We'll get the drone up and take a look at this, and then we've got the mill, or the spring, back here in the woods. We'll go see if we can get some pictures of that, some video. Used to be a mill here called Turner Mill, and this is the water wheel that's left. It's the only thing that's left from the mill other than some concrete footings and stuff. This old wheel here is 20 feet in diameter, and it's a steel turbine type wheel, and it was put in at in the 1930s, I believe. The mill was built back in the 1870s, and it was upgraded, and they finally put this big steel wheel in it. So that's kind of cool. They've just got her left out here in the woods, sitting in the creek. Here's one little spring coming out of the ground. This is not the main one, though. Main spring's on over here. Where the spring comes out of the bluff right here. Kind of take a look at that. It's not rolling a whole lot today, but there's some water coming down. And then here's the big bluff. It kind of sits at the bottom of it, quite a ways to the top. Up here you can see some of the old water chute they had built to bring that water into the mill downstream a ways here. Not much of it left. Most of that is crumbled. But a little bit of rock work left there. Get this thing in off-road pro mode so we can get up the mountain here. We got a pretty good look at Turner Spring there on the 11-point river coming out of the bluff. I got some shots I haven't been able to get before. See if we can get up the hill here. Well, afternoon shadows are getting long already. Yeah, that was a pretty nice little adventure to the spring. I've never been able to get all over it and both sides of it and been able to see it near as good as I did today. It's a shame there wasn't more water. It's pretty slow on the flow right now. Usually it's really moving, but it was still pretty. Here's the crossroads. We're going to leave and go a different direction that I've never been before. So we'll see what this road's like and where it goes. We're about to run off the map here. I like this trail map. It's made by Polaris, but the map doesn't move with you. You move on the map and then you'll move right off the map, and you have to keep moving the map or you'll disappear off of it. It's not like a GPS where you know, the map follows you as you go. But other than that, it works really good. I can download my maps, and then I don't have to have cell service, because there is no cell service when you get in the woods. Whew, that sun, I can feel it on my back. This black jacket, it really, you know when it's on you. There's a fire tower up here. Yeah, Sinking Creek Trailhead. Mark Twain, and then there's a forestry tower there. An old house. Whoa, Betsy. Easy, girl, easy. All right, I think we got to go north. Civilization is this way. I would not be surprised to see some deer out here along the way. It's getting late enough in the afternoon that they're going to be moving around. Do not want to hit a deer on a motorcycle. That's an experience I'd just as soon not have. Leave that for somebody else. Another pine forest where they've cut all the hardwoods out and left the pine. They like to do that. To me, it just doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like it's supposed to look around here, but they claim that's the way it used to be. I'm suspicious. These days, it's not normal. It's obviously been altered by man. There's a Forestry Service truck there. Guy's doing something out here. They had 2 or 3 crews in that area we were at earlier in the woods there last summer, cutting out hardwood and leaving pine. I ran into, I think, 3 crews in there in one day. Of course, I was all over that area, but they were working at it pretty hard. 3 crews going at once. Well, that'd be a rough old job to do that in the summertime. Whew. Those guys have to be pretty gritty. Logging is a rough business. You got to be some kind of tough. Here's the main highway. These folks are going to talk about it, have a discussion. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, riding in the woods, checking out Turner Spring there at Turner Access on the 11-Point River. We got some nice shots of the spring. Hope you saw something you liked. I had a good time. I invite y'all to come back and see me. Till I catch up with you again, y'all take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you later.